Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to understand the performance of a group of developments you've worked on or advised on. So I'd first start on the Performance tab. When you come, this will first load all the information across all the developments on HomeViews. So I'd go to the Filter section to narrow this down to the developments I'm interested in. If you've worked on a group of developments at a company, you can select the companies in here and search by them here. Or if it's developments across different companies, you can come in and then select the developments. You can also use the search to find them. Once this loads, I can now see the aggregated performance across this portfolio of developments I've built. It's great that these are all above the benchmark, so that's really interesting to see. And then I can compare them against different benchmarks. So we have all development types: build to rent, build to sell, housing development, and housing association. I would then scroll down into this top right chart here. This shows me from this group of developments how they're performing against each other. So this is on the overall category. 10 George Street is performing the best and 121 Princess Street is performing the worst. You can compare them against like facilities, design, location, value, or management. So if I have a look at design here, I can see 10 George Street is still at the top, but the Pantiles drops to the bottom. So 10 George Street is performing really well, so I'd probably want to understand why it's performing so well. So I'd go into the theme section. In the theme section, I can choose the same group of developments again, or if I want to understand what's going on at 10 George Street, I can click 10 George Street. From here, I can see what are the frequent mentions in reviews. So we can see at 10 George Street, so location is really high, happiness, design, concierge and transport, and facilities. So these are things that I'd be kind of wanting to look into. I can scroll down and I can understand by the different themes how they're mentioned in reviews. So 37 out of 50 reviews are above the benchmark, and 74% mention location in them. And for 8 out of the 10 reviews that are below the benchmark, they mention location. So since there are more positive reviews around location, I'd say location is a really positive thing that's happening at this development. So to drill down into exactly what residents are saying about location, I'd then go into the review section. In the review section, again, I can choose 10 George Street because I'm doing a deep dive on that. I can look for a search term, or alternatively, I can look at reviews that mention location really positively. So these have got 5 out of 5. And then I can go into it and I can understand what they're saying around location. So you can see here, right on the Canary Wharf estate, just a few minutes walk if you work in Canary Wharf, and completely safe. So that's kind of how I'd build a picture of how developments are performing and why.